Have you ever encountered a rude person? How did you handle that situation? It's a situation we've all found ourselves in, and it can be tricky to navigate. But what if there was a philosophy that could help us maintain our composure and grace in the face of rudeness? Enter Stoicism, an ancient philosophy that emphasizes emotional resilience and virtue as pathways to a good life. Stoicism offers us a roadmap for dealing with challenging situations and difficult people. It teaches us to control our emotions, practice empathy, focus on our virtues, and accept what we cannot change. It encourages us to set boundaries, maintain perspective, and seek growth in every interaction. And perhaps most importantly, it reminds us to practice gratitude, even in the face of rudeness. This video will provide some Stoic tips on how to effectively deal with rude individuals. Let's journey together into the world of Stoicism and discover how it can help us navigate through life's challenges with grace and composure. One of the first principles of Stoicism is maintaining emotional control. This is especially crucial when dealing with rudeness. You see, our initial reaction to rudeness can often be a surge of negative emotions. Anger, frustration, or even sadness may bubble up within us, urging us to react impulsively. But Stoicism teaches us to take a different approach. Instead of succumbing to these emotions, we must learn to control them. How so, you may ask? Well, it's surprisingly simple. When faced with rudeness, take a deep breath. Just breathe in, breathe out, and pause. This pause is your moment of power. It's your opportunity to prevent those negative emotions from dictating your response. In this pause, you can choose a more composed, measured reaction. You can decide not to let the rudeness of others disturb your inner peace. By controlling your emotions, you can prevent the situation from escalating and handle it more effectively. Next, the Stoic philosophy encourages us to practice empathy and focus on virtue. Imagine yourself in the shoes of the person who's being rude. Maybe they're having a tough day or going through a difficult time. Understanding their perspective can help us deal with their rudeness more effectively. Stoicism also emphasizes the importance of virtues like kindness, patience, and understanding. These aren't just lofty ideals. They're practical tools that can shape our interactions and responses. When faced with rudeness, we can choose to respond with kindness instead of matching their negativity. We can show patience, giving the person space to express themselves without interruption. And we can strive to understand their point of view, instead of dismissing them outright. These virtues are not signs of weakness but of strength. They show that we're not controlled by the actions of others but by our own values and principles. By practicing empathy and focusing on virtue, we can respond to rudeness with compassion and understanding. Another important aspect of Stoicism is setting boundaries and accepting what you cannot change. It's crucial to establish clear lines of what you will and will not tolerate. When dealing with rude individuals, communicate assertively, but remain calm and respectful. This isn't about retaliating with rudeness, it's about standing up for your dignity and peace. However, setting boundaries doesn't always mean that people will respect them. This brings us to a fundamental Stoic teaching: acceptance of things beyond our control. If someone continues to be rude, understand that you can't change their behavior. Instead, focus on what you can control, your own reactions and responses. Imagine the power in understanding that you can't control the waves, but you can learn to surf. Similarly, we can't always control people's behavior, but we can learn to navigate it without losing our composure. By setting boundaries and accepting what we cannot change, we can handle rudeness without compromising our peace of mind. Lastly, Stoicism encourages us to practice gratitude, maintain perspective, and seek growth. Practicing gratitude is a powerful tool in shifting our perspective during challenging situations. When faced with rudeness, it's easy to focus on the negative and let it cloud our judgment. However, by consciously shifting our focus to the positive aspects of the interaction, we can change our emotional response. Maybe we can be grateful for the patience we've developed or the understanding of human behavior we've gained. Maintaining perspective is also crucial. Stoicism teaches us to look at the bigger picture. A single rude encounter does not define our worth or happiness. It's just a tiny fragment of our lives. Remember, the sun does not stop shining just because a few clouds pass by. Similarly, a rude person cannot impact our overall happiness unless we allow them to. When we maintain perspective, we realize that the behavior of others is not a reflection of us, but of them. We become more resilient, understanding that rudeness is often a result of the other person's internal struggle, and not a measure of our worth. This broader view of life allows us to navigate rudeness with grace and composure. Moreover, We can use these encounters with rude individuals as opportunities for personal growth. Each interaction offers us a chance to reflect on how we can improve our responses and reactions. It's a chance to test our emotional control, our empathy, and our virtues. It's a chance to set boundaries and practice acceptance. It's a chance to grow stronger, wiser, and more resilient. So instead of viewing rudeness as an unpleasant obstacle, we can see it as a stepping stone towards our growth. It's an opportunity to practice Stoicism and cultivate inner peace. It's a chance to deepen our understanding of human behavior and improve our interpersonal skills. By practicing gratitude, maintaining perspective, and seeking growth, we can transform encounters with rude individuals into valuable life lessons. So these are some Stoic tips for dealing with rude individuals. We've taken a deep dive into the importance of maintaining emotional control, practicing empathy, and focusing on virtues. Remember, when rudeness strikes, don't react impulsively. Pause, take a deep breath, and try to understand the perspective of the other person. We've also touched on setting boundaries assertively, yet respectfully, and accepting what we cannot change. If someone's rudeness is a constant, remember that their behavior is beyond your control. What you can control is your response. Moreover, we've highlighted the value of practicing gratitude, maintaining a broader life perspective, and seeking personal growth. Each interaction, even the rude ones, can teach you something valuable. By incorporating these Stoic principles into your dealings with rudeness, you're not just handling a difficult situation, you're cultivating resilience, fostering inner peace, and gaining a deeper understanding of human behavior. Please like and subscribe for more Stoic videos.